I'll do that. Kind of awkward. Good morning. Good morning, world. Good morning, thriving warriors and people who wish they were. So, Alexa, what is the date? Alexa, what is the date? Oh, looks like she's in one of her moods. I'll try one more time. Alexa, what is the date? Got her. Okay, well, it is 6/3, June 3rd, 2022, and it is 6:12 a.m. on a bright Friday out here in Pahrump. So we have, let's see, 4 people here in addition to myself, 4 new people, I should say, here. Jeannie and Carl, and they brought a prospective student. And Marissa is here, new people here. So that's cool. Want to welcome them, and we'll see how it goes. Yesterday we got a lot of work done. Have another apartment going to a veteran today in Sherwood. So I want to acknowledge and thank Yanglin, John Yanglin, and Aaron Berry for having a good attitude and a good spirit. We want to help you continue moving your journey forward, not letting you get stagnated or plateau into a position. We always have to try to keep moving forward. Let's see. I think, might be a little bit premature, but I think that thanks is owed to Bo for cleaning apartment number 14 for the new veterans family that's joining our Thriving Warrior tribe. Hopefully, I've been assured by Jeff that Bo now really has it down, and that's good because Bo has a lot of talent, and when focused can produce good things. Problem with undisciplined talent or talent that's not fully disciplined is it's up and down. So in sports, you don't make it to the show, to the majors, if you're not consistent. You have to be consistent. You know, one of the things that we try to help people do is become consistent. So unconfirmed acknowledgement of thanks, good job, are due to Bo for helping clean apartment number 14. Based upon Jeff's very firm assurances that it's done, because the people are planning to be there this morning to move in, a family that has been out on the street. And I have given assurances based upon assurances that have been given to me that all is well. So good job, guys. Had a kind of a poignant last lunch with Mark Rowland, where I once again learned a lot. Mark will continue to write in our book as I had expected, and apologized that he wasn't in the June issue. But I think he actually was. I think he absolutely was. So, but he didn't know it because it's a surprise. So Mark is heading for Australia in a few weeks. After June 12th, we will be his house. Which leads to the topic of today, business opportunities, which I want to get back to. It's 5:05 into it. Let me say that Mark is now running a world leading organization in Australia that has to do with eco-sustainability. And their job is to educate the world of how bad the bad situation we are in. Very precarious situation, dire consequences. But an example of what not to do is no more eating beef. Actually, it should be no animals. No more eating animals. And because it's not sustainable for the planet. So the example he is using is if you said to a village, we're going to give you a cow so that you can slaughter it and eat it, how long would that cow, let's say it's the family. You're going to give a family of 6 a cow to slaughter and eat. How long will the cow last? Versus they say to the family, we're going to give you the grain, or whatever we would feed the cow, say the grain and the water that the cow would need to become a cow. That would feed them for a year. If it was grain and water, the amount of grain and water would feed the family for a year, whereas the cow might feed them for, who knows, a week, a month, something like that. So cattle were good when there was plenty of free food, when it didn't cost anything to feed them, when they could graze and have food, when they could go to the stream or lake or creek or whatever it was and get water. But now that we're the opportunity cost of, we could use this grain for feeding cows or feeding people, we could use this water for people or cows. It's now, according to Mark, at the point where we don't have enough for both. Can't feed cows and people. So anyway, that's his new mission, educating the world. It's a leading company in a leading place in Australia, and Mark is still on our board, very enthusiastic about what we do and committed to helping people. So, and when his house is sold and the big stuff is taken out, everything else we will have the opportunity to have. So that's good too. Okay, business opportunities. A couple times Jeff has mentioned, golly gee, we should get our own truck. And I think that's a good idea now, because it looks like we can create a business of hauling stuff for people. Not like a state bid truck hauling stuff, but we could do that too. Have to have some tarps and covers for it, but an enclosed truck would be something. So we are going to put it to the people that anybody who has any business ideas, any ideas about a business that you want to start that you think you can make successful, please let me know. Everybody should have a side hustle, and we're going to, quote, side hustle. We're going to encourage people to do that. I think the first side hustle that Bo recommends everybody do is donating plasma. And I think that's a good idea. And I did it when I came up with the idea last summer, and I use the money for my trips to see my family. I don't spend it. I don't use it to spend on a weekly basis to supplement the amount of junk food and cigarettes and energy drinks that I consume. I use it for airplane tickets and dinners with family, etc. And I think that would be something good for people to do. We expect to get the We expect that we will be getting the video from Joe Caldera about financial planning soon. So that too is good. And we are now at 10 minutes, 11 seconds. I saw Marissa out there getting ready for our morning exercise. And so I will point to that. Yesterday was the only easy day. What does that mean? That means we'll go out there and really try to make something happen today. It's Friday. It's the last day of the work week. Doesn't mean it's the last day you should do things. None of us are in a position where we are entitled to take a break. We need to keep moving forward. Let the other guys sleep. We're going to keep moving forward. And with that, I will say I am available for calls, texts, emails, signal messages. Let's make something happen today. And cut.